Alright people, Catfish Dave here. As you all know, I got a new reel if you've been watching my videos. This is the Avet MXJ 5.8 MC, which stands for Magic Cast or Magnetic Cast. Now I've casted this thing like 5 times until today, and to be honest with you, I was a little scared of it. When I made the last video with it, I had the magnet turned up quite a bit because it kind of scared me. It felt like it had a heavy spool. But I've been out here just kind of playing with this thing, and I've now got the magnet on the lowest setting, and it's really not scaring me at all. Way out there. Now the only thing I don't like about this reel is the 5.3 to 1 retrieve, so it's a little slower than my Daiwas. But as far as getting distance, if you put the heat on this thing, this reel will flat put it out there. It's not a large reel. I've got it spooled up with 65-pound Power Pro. Got 150 yards of that on there. And I emptied that spool down pretty good just casting a sinker. And it's not even a big sinker. If I was to put a 6 or 8 ounce sinker on there, I could really make this thing fly. But that's with the magnet on the lowest setting. Of course, if I turn it up, I'm going to get a lot more control. But the magnet actually hurts your cast. It's for guys that are scared they're going to backlash. And, well, I'll just be honest with you. After throwing this thing a little bit on the lowest setting, I'm not scared of it no more. It's out there. Way out there. See how it throws with an actual bait on it. These gizzard shad heads aren't the most aerodynamic. A skipjack chunk flies better, but either way, the true test is with the bait. With the gizzard shad head on, it did start to backlash just a little bit, and I had to put the brakes on with my thumb, which slowed down the cast. So now I'm going to adjust the magnet up. Oh, adjust it up 1 notch. See what that does. It don't throw as well as my Daiwas, but for a lever drag reel, it's fishable off the bank once you get used to it, and it does take some getting used to, but I'll fish with it. I've got it now. This is a new toy. This is a Penn Carnage 2. Got my Seagate on it, Seagate 35. That Seagate, I didn't get much farther with it than the Avet, to be totally honest with you. I mean, it did get a little farther. I actually hit just a bit of a drop off on that last cast. After casting both reels, I mean, that little Avet kind of surprises me. I didn't expect it would get anything near what it's doing. Now, it is twice as expensive as that Daiwa, but it is built like a tank. Does have a lifetime warranty, and I know guys that have striper fished with those Avets for 10 years without an issue, and striper's a hard pulling fish. If you're on a budget, definitely get that Daiwa Seagate. 130 bucks a pop. Can't beat that. That Avet was 230 something. Little bitty old flathead. Ain't expecting no giants at this spot. It's just a comfortable spot to compare the difference in a reel that I'm already used to, like that Daiwa, compared to that new lever drag. I do believe I'm getting just a hair more distance with the Daiwa, but that Avet reel is actually getting me out there. Surprised me. Daiwa Seagate SGT 35H. Avet MXJ 5.8 MC. The price of the Daiwa, around $130. Price of the Avet, around $230. The Daiwa has a faster retrieve, 6 something, whereas the Avet is only a 5 something, so it has a slower retrieve. Both reels are comparable as far as line capacity. The Daiwa has some cheaper outer components, graphite side plates, whereas the Avet is built like a tank. I mean, it just feels solid. It definitely feels like what you paid for it. As far as casting, I give it to the Daiwa tonight. The Avet did get me out there. It surprised me. Very little magnet was needed. It is fishable from the shore. If you want true maximum distance, here again, the Daiwa for $100 less beat it. As far as lastability, 10 years from now, well, I haven't had neither one of them that long. I would guess the Avet, since the Avet comes with a lifetime warranty, and you can just tell it feels solid. It's heavy duty. Everything on that reel is heavy duty. So you kind of get what you pay for there. Do I like the Avet reel? Yes, I do. Do I like the Daiwa reel? Yes, I do. As far as best reel for the money, for out here off the bank, catfishing. You really can't beat that Daiwa 35. Just doing a little field testing out here, gearing up for fall. I didn't expect much in this shallow spot in this September heat, but it was a great place to set up and actually get a little casting done on the Avet. I already knew the Daiwa casted well. Is the Avet worth what you pay for it? I'd say it is. Best bang for the buck goes to the Daiwa. This is a video. There was a fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.